샛별
Sorry, I just kind of realized that my mic might be off. Hello, Shrekbeard, welcome. Glad you could join us. I was doing my usual posts to let everyone know that I am streaming. Lady is on my left side staring at me. I got my drink for the day. Yes, I get the drink. She's like, I don't care about your stinking drink. Like, I know. She's probably waiting for the opportune moment for cuddles. Hello, Nix, and thank you for that subscription. Appreciated. The soft kitty. I don't know, baby. Go soft. I'm such a cat person. It's not even funny. It's just like, oh, you have a cat? Must instantly make friends. Isn't that right, lady? I'm pretty sure lady doesn't care if or doesn't care for me hanging around other cats and letting them scent me. Oh, well, enjoy your shopping trip and thank you again. You can't. Oh, are you allergic? Technically, my dad is,
샛별
allergic to cats, but he puts up with it for the rest of us. Yeah, my sister-in-law is very allergic to cats. She can pet them and whatnot, but she has to like wash her hands immediately afterward or take a Benadryl. Poor thing. It's especially difficult because Lady is so soft and fluffy and friendly. You know, you just can't help but pet her. She's a sweetheart. Also, like cats just have an innate ability to know who is allergic to them or who hates cats, and just like they zero in. They're like, "Oh, you don't like cats, do you?" Well, only one claw and the entire back of my hand became. Ooh, yeah, cat scratch fever is no joke. You have to get like antibiotics for that crap. I am definitely immune because I've lived with cats my entire life, and I actually still have a scar from a cat scratch that I've had since I was really little. Granted, it only scarred over because I was a dumb butt, and I kept picking at it. But it is now a fairly prominent scar, I guess. It's not too noticeable unless I point it out, but then, it's definitely raised. It's kind of sad sometimes because cats get a bad rap, especially when it comes to what is it? Especially when it comes to media. was like, I swear a good portion of animators must be dog people because
샛별.
granted, I don't mind dogs, but I don't think I'd want one, to be honest. Or at least, I was like, I mean, my family has, has a dog. His name is Sam, and he's fairly quiet, but he acts more like a cat than a dog at this point. And my sister got as a wedding gift. She and her husband are now the proud owners of a shepherd mix named Hannah, and she has the sweetest little face. Oh, the puppy eyes on that cat, or the puppy eyes on that dog. It's just insane. I'm gonna start hooking stuff up. Oop. I know it'll take a hot minute. Turn that back to auto. Oop. I need to remember to test my microphone. Pardon me. Not the one that I use for streaming, but the one I use for karaoke, because last time karaoke was like too quiet. And which is weird because I had my microphone turned like all the way up. But when someone clipped something from that particular one and I realized just how quiet I was, it was like, oh, wow. Even though I was almost singing at the top of my lungs, which is kind of awkward because I live in a house with other people. That's the only I was like, that's the only time that I've been, if it's like like one of the cons of living with other people is that I might end up, disturbing someone else in the house because of how loud I can get. And I am looking into possibly doing voice work. And I know. Like, oh, yeah, Pie and Spiff's registry, indeed. Their wedding is next weekend. Which means that Ty is gonna be here on Monday, and I'm gonna go pick him up at the airport, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, I believe last time I was doing side quests. Let's see, I think the goblin problem one. Oh, you get to fill in for Oxy as the groom or as a groomsman. Cool. I will definitely have to shake your hand when you come, Zake, when you come by. Alright, let's see. Quests. Goblin's Dilemma. Not gonna try and get booping privileges like the others. I mean, if you'll let me boop you, I might. I'll wash my hands too. Before I boop you. But if it bothers you, I won't. Let's see. So I'll go over here. Okay. Down below. Here we go. Those are quite the large monster tracks. This is where the monster went on a rampage. If we don't have enough problems with the goblins, inhabitants who suddenly disappear, and the whole political situation. Mark couldn't possibly have done this. Look at all these paw prints. Just like in Jan's house, do you recall? I wonder how he and his daughter have been since then. Not gonna resist. The challenge is just getting to the same place. And I'm not particularly tall. Alright, we need to go and visit our friends to the south. Whee! Oh, there's the little girl. Hello, Marissa. What are you doing here? It's you! Hello! Dad told me to wait here. Some people are inside right now and are having a serious word with Dad. Uh-oh. Look around. We also saw you moving the bodies away. You guys are out of your minds. I'm already an outsider in Basil, but for you to insinuate that I had something to do with the monster? Ah, it's you guys. These people are completely out of their gourds. They think I'm in cahoots with the monster. A monster that almost killed my daughter, Marcia. It's Marcia, not Marissa. Whoops. Hear me out. Back then, the Tyrrhenian soldiers that had fled to the Farnsport banquet had taken my daughter hostage so that I would get them passes for the border. Before I could do anything, the monster killed them all inside my home, and nearly killing Marcia as well. Calm down, Jan. You have to understand our point of view. Uh-oh. What's going on outside? Marcia! Oh, no. Goblins are attacking! Marcia, get away! Oh, wait. Noria. Was that bark? Wretched creatures. Are you all right, Marcia? Yes, the goblins came suddenly. Everything happened so fast. They're alive, but they're badly wounded. Can't anything be done against these pests? They're devastating our village. They must be responsible for the disappearance of some of the villagers as well. I'm sure of it. I bet you that the disappeared villagers are villagers. I bet you that the villagers that disappeared are actually the goblins that are attacking. We could talk to the goblin elder again, but the last time was already quite futile. Another goblin who can speak? How surprising. I'm not going to that village again. You are a clan, aren't you? Can't you act as diplomats in this conflict? Well, I think that also falls under our purview as a clan. I'm all for it. Let's help them, Glenn. Wonderful. You'll reach their villains through the Ogring Grottos. I was told if you wear this emblem, they will let you enter. Take it. And Jan, take care of your daughter. She only has you. Let's get going. Alright, so we got the Goblin's Crest, which I've actually been to the village that they're talking about before. But I was never able to enter, and this is probably why. So gotta go back to the grotto. Actually, I can probably just teleport. Grotto. Okay, let's see if I can I don't remember exactly which way was supposed to go for this, but I doubt it'll take me too long to figure it out. Some more money. Money, money, money. Nope. Nope. Oh. Goblins. They're weak against Earth. Hmm. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, Nyx is pretty awesome that way. I think Nyx is single-handedly given the most gifts on my channel ever. Tempest too. Hello! Welcome, welcome! We are currently on our way to the Goblin Village. Hey. Not that. I must be getting close because I'm going up against all these. Oh! Huh. I didn't realize that that was actually a secret area that I was supposed to go through. Okay, so that was not the way to the Goblin Village, but I'm still glad that I found it. Although I bet you that falchion probably isn't useful to me anymore. You ever play a Pokemon game? It made jokes about being related to an Oshawott. I suppose Oshawott or a Buizel, either of those would probably be as about the same. I remember oh gosh, I was like, I'd always been a Torchic person. I never dealt with Oshawott, now that I think about it. Was that the right generation? Or no, that was the Mudkip generation. My bad. No, was it? Oshawott, the Oshawott, Fennekin, and I can't remember what the grass type would be. Tepig and Snivy. Okay. Alright. Now I remembered. I think that was like one of the ones that I kind of skipped over. I didn't actually really play that generation. I really should, but I didn't. Gosh, there's so many Pokemon now. I do have Arceus, which was an amazing game. Loved it. I also have Violet, but it's on my Switch Lite, which I can't really. Over 1,000 Pokemon with Gen 9. Good lord. I remember when they used to have, like, oh, let's memorize the first. It's like, let's just memorize the 150. And it's like, I do like the fact that they are essentially, going around the world, though. I love that idea. Also watched, like, the first episode of the most current Pokemon. Imagine the Pokérap now. I think someone did an updated version a couple years ago. Yeah, I know, all the Pokemon is pretty impressive these days. Indeed. Yeah, someone had done like a really, like, an updated Pokérap at one point. Granted, it's no longer up, up to date, but it was hysterical. They're like, please stop making me, I have children! Hi, Mom. Aww. Mama Stitches says hi and Happy New Year. Yeah. If people were to ask me what my favorite Pokemon is, I don't know if I could honestly answer, because I was like, there's so many good ones. I will say I spent an inordinate amount of time to make sure that I caught a Mimikyu in Pokemon Sun. I was like, I want it. I need it. It must be part of my team now. Let's see. Fields. Balroot Tunnel. The tower. Let's say. Okay, that's the other tunnel that goes out towards Tormund. Was it Tormund? Or no, not Tormund. I can't think of the name of the city. Farnsport. That's what I was. Farnsport. I also had like one of the few Build-A-Bears that I actually, splurged for. And I'm not usually one to just, pick up and pay for random merchandise. But I totally got one of the special Pokemon Build-A-Bears. Water, yeah, water. Thank you for the hydrate. Water, okay. Water, water, water. Pardon. But I got an Eevee. I got an Eevee and I named it Cupcake. It's one of the few Pokemon plushies that I had. The other Pokemon plushie that I had ever gotten was a Fennekin. because Pokemon X and Y had only very recently come out, and I absolutely adored my Fennekin. What did I name the Fennekin? You know what? I don't remember off the top of my head. It probably would have been something French, because I believe that that area was based out of France. And so I usually will stick with the theme of names from whatever region. Like, all of my Pokemon that are in my Pokemon Violet all have different Spanish names. Although I wanted to name like the one donkey Pokemon Burro, which as far as I know is donkey in Spanish, but it wouldn't let me do that, so I'm wondering if it's a slang term for something. Or maybe I'm just really out of practice with my Spanish. A team of all Pierre. I would open one of those baby names sites and then just find specific names under it's just something that I like to do. And they're giving me a lot of skill points, which is quite nice, actually. I already got that. Me trying to remember where the Goblin Village is. It was nice. Interesting to see different kinds of names, especially ones that aren't in fashion. Is it this way that the Goblin Village is? Or maybe? I think I might have gone down here. Right, because I went through there to get the thingy maneuver. This just goes all the way around. BG3. Exactly where the Goblin Village is. I was like, I've encountered it before, but I was never able to enter it until now. And so I kind of it's been a while. I ended up taking 2 weeks off of streaming, just because I had other things that I needed to do. Was it? One was we were getting ready for my sister's wedding. That's over and done with now. And then the second one was I was in a show that was like an improv show based off of Peter Pan. And so we had our show last Saturday. And yeah, wasn't too bad. Honestly, with what we were able to cobble together, it went pretty well. Including a scene with me and another cast member trying to revive Tinkerbell, but doing all the wrong things. Like, I take a blood pressure cuff and try to, put it on her leg. Bring down the house or just break a leg. I didn't break a leg, but I did put a blood pressure cuff on her leg. and then pretended to be squeezing the life out of her. It was actually really funny because I hid a squeaky toy, one of the dog's squeaky toys, in the first aid kit that we were using for that particular bit. And I, basically palmed it and put it down on the floor next to where I, put the blood pressure cuff on. And then every time I would squeeze the thing for the blood pressure cuff, I would also, squeeze the squeaky toy. So every time it made a squeaky. It was stupid, but it was effective. Definitely one of the funnier bits. I wish I remembered. My ADD brain can't handle doing too many things at once. It's trying to think. I'm not very good at thinking, but it's trying. Was it up here, maybe? Oh? Can think. I believe in you. I can think. There's those beefaroni dudes there. They're so weird. Oh, this might be it. Hey, we found it. I knew it was here somewhere. Rock la barre. Gov dalsin. Go talk like more. Gov da nook. Toklar Nargan Sepok Naganagana Kaltorok Naritak. Tasty humans. Yeah, totally nostag. There's a glass with some kind of liquid. Drink it? Why should we? I don't know if I want to know what's in there. Tasty humans. Naga naga. Nark no splard out lorg. Naga naga naga. The music is great. These goblins are disgusting. I find them quite cute. They look like little green grandfathers. The Leavnarf. No gloss. Hello? Oh, he's a merchant. A berry. Yo, we actually need some of those. We'll get 10 of them. Yes. The human language by X destroys otherwise indestructible weeds in Perpetua. Why would they be so expensive? A book for teaching goblins the human language. Can also be used the other way around. Allows you to communicate with goblins. Let's do it. Oh, that was expensive though. But now I can understand what they're saying. You filthy pack of unwashed apes. Good thing you don't understand me. I pissed in the bottle over there. I hope they drink it. Oh, good thing we didn't drink that. You probably think this soup is made out of humans. Foolish humans. We goblins are actually vegetarian. We wouldn't touch any sticky animal or human meat. Let's scare them. Tasty humans. Huh, I'm the best at human language directly after the boss. Lol. I can't go in there. Well, that's the key. Where and when? I don't remember. I was at the western mushroom fields over there. I should take a look. But first, I gotta keep an eye on these strangers. Found the key. Humans might not taste good, but animals do. Hey man, I am with you. Currently, I am on an all animal product diet, so... My husband went up to the surface and didn't return. I'm worried some filthy humans got him. Humans, huh? What are you doing here? Why are your heads still on your bodies? Very cool if it turns out well for me. I mean, it's been doing pretty good so far. I had a very delicious New York strip steak, which I got on a really awesome sale, so I didn't pay a whole lot for it. We're here on behalf of the village of Basil. You followed us? I did not come to rest. Village elder, please stop the attacks on our village. Idiots. Why should we spare you humans? You don't even eat meat! Why are you attacking us in the first place? Make short work of us too. You slaughter every goblin you see without remorse. It's even on your sword. I smell it. Goblin blood. There must be some way to make a deal. No! Get out! If you're not out this second, I will send the whole village on you. That's the only promise I'll make. I would like to point out that the goblins attacked me first. I would have left them alone, but no. This conflict just can't find a peaceful resolution. Apparently, our handy-dandy book won't translate this for right now. Ah! North Yellow Barnin. Bark! It's you! Can't you talk anymore? Hello, Twing. Feh! He looks very upset. Danger! Your daughter. Oh no. What? Danger? My daughter? Ah! Marcia! After him! Oh dear. What happened to Marcia? I want that. I want the chest. I have no idea how I'm gonna get it though. I bet you do I have to go back to the village? Teleport menu. Yep. Looks like I have to go back to the village. But thankfully there's a teleport crystal that I was able to get to really quickly. Here we go. Not the kid! Gah! They don't even shy away from children. Look out! Bring the goblin down. Oh no. Okay, it was just her clothes. Wait. I bet you that goblin is Marcia. It's just her clothes? Does that mean that she's still alive? Where is Marcia? Such drama! Give us that goblin. They belong to us. Why should we? Where is my daughter? What have you done to her? Ha! Dada! Danger! No! No! Dangerous! Dada! Dangerous! My daughter is dangerous? Bark is right. Your daughter is too dangerous for you. She's right in front of you and she wants to kill you. What? Stupid humans. Yes, we made the villagers disappear. We don't just kidnap them. We turned them into goblins. The girl has also become one of us. That's why Bark and the others tried to get her earlier. This can't be. There are a noticeable number of injured people close to her. Tyrrhenian soldiers. The villagers. Well, the transformation takes a few weeks. People change back and forth. During the transition, it sometimes happens that they get ogre powers. These are the beasts that ravage your village. It's the humans who become goblins. Oh dear. But I called it. I totally called it. The goblins are the missing villagers. Read about this transmutation, but assumed goblins incapable of such high magic. That's right. You think goblins are stupid. You look down on us, and that's the problem. That's why there will never be peace. Now give us the goblin. She is one of us. Never. If it has to be, then by force. Ah, snap. All the drama. Angry gibberish. Make sure that we're all defended. Good thing I decided not to kill the goblin, because that probably would have been awful. Especially because he mentioned that, we just killed goblins, and I was like, well. Oh, there goes Amalia. That's okay. We can revive her. Whether she'll stay revived is another thing entirely. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Yeah! You win for now, but we will return. We'll seek out our god, and with his blessing you will stand no chance. Come, Bark, to our sanctuary in the Wygrand Mines. Marcia! Oh, Marcia! A tragedy indeed. So all these goblins were once humans, huh? Can't tell anyone about this, or they'll make short work of Marcia. I'll hide her. She won't hurt anyone. But what for? She can't even seem to take her human form anymore. I'll find a way. Somehow I'll be able to turn her back. Please, promise me not to tell anyone about this. At least until a cure is found. We'll wait. At least a few days. Maybe her condition will change. But we won't wait any longer than that. I almost put Rob's voice to Victor. We won't wait any longer than that. The villagers need to know that that with every dead goblin they bury a human. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's a cave behind my house. That's where I'll hide. Marcia will become human again. I know it. Hopeless, if you ask me. Nobody asked you, Rob. Sounds like we need to toss a coin to our Witcher. Right. Just random yes. Like, no one asked you, Rob. Luckily, no one asked you. Don't say that. I wish she could come back too. But how's that going to happen? Well, we may never find out. Because that is the end of that quest. Will there be a part 2? Who knows? Maybe there will be. Let's see. And since I completed that particular quest, I can claim that on the board. Claim my reward. Looks like I filled out another thing. Complete quest for the love of food. Huh. And reach level 3 with your clan. Yay! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Complete the quest A Will to Live. And that's in the Fjordwoods. Defeat Vens without going into overdrive. That would be a difficult one. Kill 4 Hanadals? I've ever found one of those. Find the class emblem in the Katara mountain range. Win an encounter against horned lizards without taking any damage. Complete quest 2 Winged Angel. Ha. That's also in the mountain range. Well. Whoops, wrong one. Go back to the Hermit Isle. See if there's anyone we can still recruit for our clan here. Up in the sky on a lonely island. Which means we'll need our sky armors. Or actually, we're probably going to need our sky ship. Up in the sky on a lonely island. Gigantic tree. Oh! Well, this is Shambhala. It might. The Sova village would be abandoned at this point. Sky on a lonely island. Time to fly. So here's the Sova village, which is empty because they all unalived themselves. Like, this game pulls no punches when it comes to political drama. Definitely some scary and you know, they don't pull, they really don't pull any punches. Like, it's insane. I think I've already read this, actually. There was one point where after Len's brother, who is a king, takes over, he any and all dissenters were, like, you know, just taken out and strung along the walls of the city like some macabre you know, bunting. Oh wait, I think I've already done that, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. That's not an island in the sky, that's a raft. Oh. Sure, that's Hermit Isle. That's the monastery. Can't land there anyway, so. Island. By an oasis. One fields. It's the mountain range. Mount Rydell. I miss joke chances all the time. I feel you, man. I feel ya. Wondering if they really did mean Shambhala, because that's the only thing that's, like, that's the only island that's floating in the sky. Said no until the Goblin Slayer. I have not been this way yet. Oh. Perfect. That must be the guy I'm looking for. So, enough experimenting with the flying stones. Time to return home. But how? Huh! You gave me a fright. Say, can you do me a favor? Can you get me back to the surface? I came here to experiment with air stones, but then my airship malfunctioned. Please take me somewhere where there's work for me. I need to put my gathered knowledge into practice. I'm an architect, you know. What? You have work for me in your clan? Well, let's go. You have my thanks. Yay! You're wrong in saying that would have been better. I mean, I think both of them hold roughly the same connotation. Right. Back to the Hermit Isle. There he is. It's just the first step. Next, we will upgrade all the buildings. Got our own little village going on over here. Awesome. Alright, what's the next hint? The bird, or is it a Hayam? Who knows? But I can sense him high up in Shambhala. So we have to go back to Shambhala again. Alright. Back to Shambhala. Well, considering we haven't really explored this area over here all that well, might as well. I might find someone else. Oh. Ooh, hello. What do we have here? Text on the stone tablet is hardly legible. Statues of Leonard, Volandis, bottom north, Roland southwest, west of the Organ Grove. Rest is illegible. I bet you that one's talking about the city of Nisa. Oh, there's a statue here. I don't think I have any holy water, though. Oh. Do I have sacred water? Hang on. Oops. Inventory. Do I have sacred water? Does not look like it. Soul Furnace. Yeah, I don't think I have any sacred water at the moment. Otherwise... Right. I can't take on that challenge, so... I have to have sacred water in order to do so. There we go. I was like, why can't I? Oh, yeah. Been in this area. There's another area that does not look like I've been to yet. That's on the other side of the map. Okay. Ooh, there's a treasure chest like right there, but I cannot land. Aha! Rusty gun spear. Hey, and we found the other person that we needed to find. Perfect. Huh? Asova! I don't knowingly know him at all. Oh, hey. Hi. I've never met Asova from outside. What tribe are you from? I'm from the tribe... Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo? Your tribe is named after the sound of a chicken? Well, yeah, our tribal elder is called Plucked Chicken. You know that we Silver consider chickenly chickens to be messengers of evil, yes? Do you? Wait, you're not a Sova. You're right. This is just a costume. I'm Hayam. But why are you dressed up like this? I'm a miner, and I've heard about the wealth here on Shambhala, but since it's forbidden to enter, I dressed up. Earning your money with hardest work and don't steal from other people's land. You know how hard it is to find work? If you want to mine, do it for us. We're a clan. You guys would hire me? Really? Thank you. This cold breeze here was getting my nerves anyway. Alright. Master. Dragon Killer. Oh, yes. Magic Abdul. Awesome. Alright. Back to the Isle! Oh, sweet. So we found all of the recruits that we can find for this chapter. See if we can visit. I bet you he's helping that one dude clear the area. It's over here. Oh, maybe not. Looks to be deceptive. I promise you that old Burn will find something valuable in this place. I thought that the miner would be in here, but perhaps not. Well, anyway, since we found all of the recruitable characters, I guess we can continue on with the actual story. In which case, I believe... I guess the closest area would be here. Alright, so we're looking for the grave of Lady Reyna. He is hidden in the grave of Lady Reyna. Its purpose and what does it unlock? Head for the catacombs northeast of Farnsport. So, this is Farnsport. So northeast would be this away. Going more north than east. I might have to use my mecha. Or maybe I can't. We can make our way through. This might be a bit more difficult than I was thinking. Perhaps what I need to do is use the airship. Fields. Oh, there it is. Found it. Well, this ain't spooky. A little. If it wasn't for all these cute little critters just kind of, around, it might be a little spookier, but look at all these adorable little woodland creatures. The squirrels and the owls. Although the giant deer head with antlers over the door might be a little spookier. Why are your ancestors' catacombs so far outside Farnsport? Well, long story. Do you want to hear it? Sure. About 300 years ago, the sewer system was built in Farnsport, which greatly improved the lives of the townspeople. Only the palace did not get any access to it, since under the palace lay the catacombs of our ancestors. It would have been an insult to let the feces of the palace pass through there. So for decades, the royal family still had to use the good old outhouse. That is, until the Mad Queen Hefnar came to power. She couldn't bear to see that the city dwellers were allowed to lead a more hygienic life than she herself, so, despite opposition, she had the Narsling sewage system extend to the palace, which is one of the many reasons why she was called the Mad Queen. Of course, no royal wanted to be buried there anymore, Hefnar least of all, so they had new catacombs built. However, it would have been an embarrassment for the court if the people learned that the old ancestral tomb had become a cesspool, which is why they built the new catacombs far away and kept them a secret. It's probably why the church has yet to discover the tomb, even though they search for Lady Rhaena's grave so eagerly. So in the end, we have to thank the Mad Queen Hefnar's bowel movements on why the church hasn't discovered this place yet. Crazy story indeed. Well, let's go and find Lady Rhaena's grave. Gwen claimed that Glenn should be able to open it somehow. But how am I supposed to do that? I don't think I can do anything. Look, it's opening. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Maybe it reacted to your ether, like the teleporter in Shambhala with Len. Is this related to my echo? Who knows? Let's move on. Forget that. Let's just go. Who knows, he says. All the secrecy is getting exhausting. There's no turning back for a while if you continue. Oh, that's ominous. Alright, we'll save. Just to be safe. We'll save. A leyline coat. Oh, that's kind of a neat idea. That's really cool. They were able to do this effect in a pixelated game. Huh. That is so neat. There's nobody wanted to comment on the random teleportation circle. Uh-oh. What happened? Something separated us from the group. Listen, bewitched ones. Where's this voice coming from? Only the pure are allowed to approach the grave. Everyone else must prove themselves first. You carry within you the curse that fate has placed upon you. Pass the trial so that you may defy fate and prove yourselves worthy. A trial because of the curse? Troublesome. But don't worry, we'll take care of you, Princess. Thank you, but I can very well take care of myself. Maybe you are the one who'll need my help. After all, you are missing all your limbs. We have spent many years fighting our way through the world's battlefields. Do not underestimate us. I don't. Still. The Thraws? Now we're separated too. At least I still have you, Cress. I wonder why, though. Woof! Alright then. Hey! And we get a new weapon. Huzzah! It brings our defense down by 1, but that's not too bad. It could be worse. They're giving us healing items. Like, usually indicates a battle. The curse confuses the mind. Man gets lost in it. If you are worthy of the grave, then face your inner self. Face your past. It's just terrible how the king's children are at each other's throats. He's not even dead, and yet they're all slaughtering each other for his heritage. If I were the king, I wouldn't even want to get up from my sick bed. What is this stupid chatter? Away with you! But forgive us, my lady! Do not worry, my sweet child. They're just talking nonsense. Mother is here for you. Why are you showing me this? The event that drove you into the curse. It shall be your obstacle. Did you guys see that vision just now? Is that a glimpse into Amalia's past? I sense Amalia and Bethraz behind that wall. What is going on over there? What is this? An illusion? You want me to fight it? Fine. Let's be done with this trial. Like, do I have to fight it? I guess. It's weak against light. That was easy. I did it! Did you? Deeper into yourself. You've merely defeated an idea, a false copy of yourself. Where is the real Princess Amalia? This poison is used by the Vadian assassins. It's completely odorless and tasteless and kills within 2 hours. Best weapon is the one that cuts on its own, isn't it so? Allow me the question. Is this what you really want? Half of Amalia's siblings are already dead. It's only a matter of time before they get to her and me. I have to act first. Oh no. I remember it well. First, the eldest and the youngest heirs to the king's throne died. The eldest because they were direct heirs and had to be disposed of quickly. The youngest because they were the easiest to kill. When the first children died during a hunt or in infancy, no one suspected anything. But when 5 children and a concubine were dead within 2 weeks, rumors began to spread. Successors began a struggle for the legacy. The king's palace became a snake's nest.
What are you doing to Mother?
She didn't give me a choice. If I hadn't killed her, it would have been my turn.
Mother?
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. You were sorry you wouldn't have done it.
Once we were all one big family. But now, like monsters, we slaughter each other. Mother, I don't want to die. I wish I could avenge you. I wish I could avenge us both. What is happening?
Hello and welcome to the crossroads of destiny.
My mother had always been a frail woman. When I heard from the elder children what was going on in the palace, I knew immediately that my mother would be one of the victims. She was too weak and too soft. I loved her and wanted to protect her. How could a child protect their parent? I was powerless until the masked man appeared. I wished for power to avenge my mother. I wished for fire magic that could slowly burn my opponents. Water magic so I could suffocate them on dry land. Earth magic so I could crush them limb by limb. So I paid the price and received the curse. But instead of getting the power to kill my enemies, fate ironically gave me the power of healing.
Let us all toast to the recovery of our king. He may not be able to say it himself, but I'm certain he's glad we're all dining together again.
The distrust in the palace had been palpable for the last couple of months. People avoided each other and locked themselves in their rooms. Every meal was eaten alone. Since father's illness, 15 tasters had died of poison. The servants found it harder and harder to find new replacements.
Pardon me.
For father's recovery, everyone was invited to dinner for the first time in a long while. In case the snake had nevertheless lodged its venom somewhere, all the family members had to be present and dine on the same soup.
Pardon. This is the sign of our reconciliation. Together on this evening we are to find again what has been lost to us. How right my son is. We're all family after all, aren't we? And if someone does not drink of that wine or eat of that soup, we know exactly who is still wearing the costume of a snake.
They ate the same soup. They drank the same wine. As if they were a family. As if nothing had ever happened. As if countless people hadn't died.
I'm getting all dizzy. What is... The wine is poisoned. No, I didn't.
Everyone at the table except for father, who wasn't allowed, had eaten the soup. Every heir to the throne had ingested the poison that someone had secretly mixed in. To this day, I don't know who did it. Maybe it was a concubine who had lost her child and gave her own life for revenge. But deep down inside me, I believe that Father did it, because he was disappointed by his family. Seeing them kill each other must have shattered his heart. Of course, I also ate from the soup, and I too was also poisoned. But unlike them, I did not die, because with my gift of healing, I eradicated the poison in my body. I was the only successor to the throne left. Look at yourselves. It wasn't the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. Father died 3 years later, and I became his heiress. Stop it! I don't want to see this. Set me free. You are a stumbling child. As sure of victory as you seemed, you're now at your wit's end. Did you see that? What Amalia had to go through? We have to find a way to get to her. Amalia, do you hear us? Hold on. Stop it. I don't need any help. I grew up in a den of snakes. I can manage on my own. I don't need anyone. Yeah, that's the actual thing that you need to consider. I guess we each have to pass the test on our own. It is good that we were not separated. Together we will cope with this task as well. Alright, time to go with Bethraz. We have an opal amulet. And some healing. Let's go. How many battlefields have you stumbled through? How many battles have you fought as a mercenary? Death's breath, close to your neck, never looking backwards nor forward, living only in the present. Now an important person has appeared before you. You must remember your mission. You must look back. Can we skip the talking? If you want to lead this maiden, you should be able to look into your past. This is the coolest armor you've created so far. Thanks. It's only missing some enchantments. One day I want to wear one of your armors, Papa. One day you will be able to craft yourself your own armor, even better than mine. You think so? That would be great. You'll go to any lengths, won't you? So, is this the trial we have to face? Let's get it over with. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, it's weak against light, so that actually helps quite a bit. Gotta keep an eye on my health. Ouch! Oh, dang. Whoops. Let's retry that. Sure. Yep, that's what I thought.
Uh-oh. Woo! I have 2 weapons summon. I think I could do like one more. Well, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, ah! Hey, we did it.
Is that the end of it?
Ice cold and sovereign, you kill your opponents. But can you also destroy the enemy within yourself? Everyone, arm yourselves! All of you, we're under attack!
What's going on?
Bandits are coming! Quick, get ready!
Reorim, hide inside the house.
Yes, Papa.
This did not go well. We've got a lot of dough. Looks like a bunch of mercenaries, and yet they're as rich as a king. Hey, blacksmith. What kind of group are you guys? I'll let you live so you could answer my questions. If you refuse to talk, then you might as well die. I see. The Order of Leonar has been my life's work.
It wasn't as big of a group as it was in the days of my father and grandfather. There were only a few of us left. Some did not believe in this harbinger, or in any maidens being reborn. Others had their own plans for their own future. I belonged to a small wandering troop that kept all the sanctuaries in Eldrea in good shape. You could have called us the janitors of the Order. We were constantly on the road and saw all kinds of countries. It was an exciting life until those bandits ambushed us.
Hey, boss, look at this. A kid. Not the baby.
Reorim!
Ha, so you can talk after all. But to be honest, I don't even want to listen to you anymore. Kill them all.
No!
Papa!
Oh no, not the kid.
Reorim!
Ah, the son, huh? Finish them off.
Leave my Papa alone.
Reorim! What have you done? Why?
Oh, how touching. Send his father after him.
Ha! I got here just in time. My heart was full of sorrow at that moment, but even greater was the shame, as my dying son worried for my life. After all, it is the parents who must take care of their children, not the other way around. But my son was strong, stronger than me, perhaps, because with his will he called for fate and received the curse. He paid with his body and received a new one in exchange.
Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh! Why is this armor moving? This is a nightmare.
Are you Reorim?
Mages, to me!
Reorim!
That's what you get, you miserable wretch. How dare you? You killed so many of my men. At least I have enough gold to hire more. And you. Tell your son in the maelstrom he can kiss my... I won't say that.
As the blood left my body, all I could think of was Raorim. His armor lay shattered on the ground. The helmet was split in two, and there was a huge crack in the torso. Although it was not my son's body, I felt his soul all too well. He was still alive inside this dark metal. I needed to protect him. Twice in one evening in one place. I've never experienced that before. Now, you know the procedure, right? Give me a sacrifice, and I'll give you the curse. Take whatever you want. My limbs are my whole body, I don't care. I just want to protect my son. How touching, very touching. I've already got a body today, so I'm fine with your arms and legs. How about this power? The power to control steel.
What's going on today? One after another rises from their grave.
Raorim, what you did to the people, what you did to my son. I will never forgive you. I'm going to kill you. Now, we will both kill you. You will regret what you have done to us.
What are you talking about? You won't accomplish anything on your own.
We don't need anyone as long as we have each other. We'll manage on our own.
Yo! That's why he always speaks in wheeze. This is your real weakness. You both just can't ask for help. You think that you are better off alone. Oh, snap. Woof!
She sure talks a lot. Good thing I'm running out of breath. I can't listen to her any longer.
You think that when you ask others for help, you show your weakness, and it will be your doom.
If it were as you say, if we really were unable to ask others for help, then we would truly be weak. Len, all of you, come and help us. Make yourself useful for once. Can you help me, please?
Amalia, Pathraz, we have to get through here now. What is this? Is this wall alive? If this wall is a monster, then we can defeat it. Oof. Gotta defeat the living wall, and I bet you we're on a timer. What is it weak against? It's weak against water. Perfect. Do a poison shot. Oof. Yo! Hello, Pazua, welcome! Glad that you could join us. We're currently fighting this living mole to get to our friends who are slowly being choked out. Oh, wait, not fire. Nice.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ooh! Great. Revive Len. Dang it. There we go. Okay. And heal all. Let's go. Extend that poison. Mm. Oh, those things. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I hope this thing's about ready to cut, to keel over. Yay! We did it! We are victorious! Amalia! Bathraz! Are you alright?
About time.
You called for help and your friends ran to your side. Despite the curse, you have proven yourselves worthy. So you shall have access to the tomb of my mistress.
Bathraz, he's unconscious. Stop wasting time and go ahead. I'll stay with him.
Are you sure? I don't sense any more danger. All right, we'll go ahead.
We'll be back for you in a minute. We fought hard to get entry, yet we are staying behind. I feel pretty foolish. Let's move aside just in case.
Just casually dragging a body off screen. Is this her? This is Lady Reyna? A flower? Her body is completely decomposed, but the flower blooms as if it were freshly added. Do you think someone was here recently? This is an eternity lily. It's often put in the graves of nobles. It never wilts.
Where is the key?
I see nothing of worth. Grave of Lady Reyna. Excellent work. How long we've been looking for this. Thank you so much for leading us here, Sienna. Wyatt? Killian? Guess our paths cross yet again, Glenn. Oh, you know each other? What a twist of fate. This all is. A sign that we are on the true path. The Pope has guided us properly once again. What do you mean I brought you here? Life anchor. I get it now.
What are you doing?
On your knees, foolish boy. You must have forgotten the teachings. You stand before the reincarnation of the Holy Mother, the woman who will free us from the Harbinger. Oh, Holy Mother, the Pope requests an audience with you.
You want me to meet the Pope?
He wants to support you in your mission. The Church's purpose is to lead the world to a better future through technical innovation. But as long as evil lies dormant, there can be no better future. We must defeat the evil together.
The Church belongs to the Leonard Order. Can we trust them?
I can't. The Church has too much shady crap going on.
But if we're fighting the same side...
The question is, do we have a choice? Right, Wyatt? I would strongly recommend that you come along.
So if you think of me as the Holy Mother, surely you'll ensure the safety of my followers and me.
But of course.
Then let's hear what the Pope has to say.
Excellent. However, for security reasons, we must take custody of the Grand Grimoire. No, you can't do that. I can't have you walk with a weapon of mass destruction through the Church's capital. Please do not defy the will of the Pope. The stone remains in our hands.
Do as Wyatt says.
What? In all of Eldrea, there's hardly anyone as strong as him. He'll get it no matter what we say. Thank you, Len. I'll take care of the stone. Don't think I've forgotten what you did on the Aurora. Certainly not. Let's not forget the original reason we came. The key.
The flower is the key?
The Pope will explain it to you. Now that your safety is taken care of, we can leave. I have a feeling that perhaps that's not actually the key. Or it might be a red herring. Marleya. Casually floating in the sky.
So this is the capital of the Church.
A whole city flying in the sky without any sky islands beneath it. It's only a stone's throw away. Surely it can't be a coincidence that Marleya... The Marleya? Marilia? Makes her orbits over Volandis. Well observed. His Excellency has set all wheels in motion to find Lady Reyna's grave and this key. And he has succeeded, even faster than planned. His Excellency is currently abroad, however he will arrive in 2 days. In the meantime, the Holy Mother and her companions can enjoy Marleya's excellent hospitality.
It all looks so familiar to me. It's the same architecture as in my memories.
Somehow this place looks familiar to me as well.
Glenn? This doesn't look good. We need to get him to a doctor.
You heard him, men. Take care of your Holy Mother's guests.
How blessed I am. Having the Holy Mother being reborn within my lifetime is the greatest gift our Lord could have offered me. Sir Wyatt, we have a problem. I think. What is it? One of our sky armors is missing. Someone must have stolen it during our flight here. During our trip. Who would... Wait a minute. Where's Killian? Hasn't he already left the ship? Grimoire, where is it? Sir? That boy! Snap! Killian's got the grimoire. This cannot end well. Good thing the celebration is only held once a year. I always feel like cattle on display with all the guests. Len. I changed my mind, Timothy. Take me away from this place. I'd rather die than marry that Van. Get married and I'll find a new dream. But you need to stay here. You can't give up your destiny, Len. You'll continue living here and I'll find myself a house in the city. I don't want that. They just need my soul, don't they? How I live my life until I die is none of their business. Len, if something happens to you and you die, the song of Manaflora won't work. And your echo will just dissipate like everyone else's and your mission will have failed. So be it then. There are other maidens. Better to live a life to the fullest than an eternity of boredom. Len, I love you. How dare you? Van, what are you doing here? Are you drunk? You dare cheat on me? Think that's funny? You're mine. Yours. Your parents bought me for you like a toy, and the Order agreed out of gratitude for their generous donations. Could have canceled our agreement. Instead, I'm sure you just won my money, all the while you're having fun with that man. Get out of here. Oh, snap. What? You want to kill me? Go ahead and try. No, stop it. Both of you. You. Oh, no. What? Len? What did you do? I didn't mean to. Miserable coward. Len, hang in there. It looks bad, doesn't it? The wound is deep. You should have left this place sooner. I'll find a doctor. I don't think they can help. There's another way we can save you. Could it be at this hour? Open up, Father. Oh, it's you. And HO3? What's happened? Oh dear. All the blood. No time to explain. She's dying. We need the song of Manaflora. We must send her echo into the maelstrom. That's not something I can just simply decide on my own. Do you want a maiden to die and her echo to vanish? Her soul carries the guardians. No, of course not. Give me 10 minutes. Take care of her wounds until then. One more thing. You'll have to send me along. Timothy. What are you talking about? You know the song is only for the maidens. It's forbidden to send others. I'm begging you. Is this what you really want, Timothy? Have you gone mad? Father, do as he says. I won't go. Not without Timothy. If you don't send him with me, I'll die here with him.
All right, I'll do as you wish. Put her in the middle. Len, wait for me. Step aside, Timothy, one at a time. No matter how long it takes, no matter where we end up, I will search for you and find you.
I'll be waiting for you, Timothy, no matter how many eons it will take. Until then, my greatest love.
It's done. Now you, Timothy, into the middle. Thank you. I'm coming. Wait for me, Len. That was bittersweet. Again. A dream again. Len. Timothy. Can it really be? Am I? Why does my body suddenly feel so different? I have to find her. I have to find Len. Take it easy, Glenn. Where is everybody? Sightseeing around town. I have to go to Len. I won't stop you, but don't overdo it, okay? Wow. Goodness, that was quite a bit, wasn't it? We got a skill point. Woo woo! Fire strike. Cheer. Defense stance. Auto shield. Shield ally. Do auto shield. Alright. You're finally back on your feet. Great. I think your Lisbon friend is doing better as well. He went out for a stroll. You are the guests of His Excellency, aren't you? I hope you enjoy your stay. Fresh air? No, I'm fine. I'm going to stay here. Sienna doesn't look so good. She probably needs a nice ice devil pudding. It's oddly specific. Goes right back up there. Your training is complete. The day after tomorrow, I leave Marleya and take over the management of a retirement home in Doe. Latest numbers just came in. The current percentage of homelessness in the Arnsreich has dropped to under 5%. That is impressive. We have our free shelters to thank for that. Great armor. From a technical standpoint, the The Gandabranth Society is superior to all nations. I mean, look around. We live in a flying city, without any flying island at all. The Gandabranth Society itself is based in Valeria. Salvation through progress is our credo. We must increase food supplies to Nebrelia. Due to the length of this past war, the population has hardly anything to eat. Some monster fangs. Our income is looking rather dismal for the last few months. We unfortunately had to close a couple of orphanages in Pangaea. Well, that's not good. Haha, figured it out. You thought you could keep a treasure chest from me? Haha! What's that here? Hello? Having such a big place as Marlia up in the air is nothing special for us Arnsrikers. We're a nation of famous for our airship technology. We have a few airships as big as a city. And have you ever seen the Janos Caravan? It's even more impressive. Oh, are you interested in how the church is structured? Yes. The Gandabranth Society consists of various departments that serve to improve the world through technological advancement. This includes the church. Although the society originated from the church, it is now an equal department. We want all people who participate in God's work to be on the same level. Many people don't understand this because they think that the church and a secular corporation are anti-ethical or antithetical to one another, but God has shown us that this fusion works. Thanks to our faith, we cultivate people and open them to technical progress. The church is called the Cultivation Department within the organization, but we rarely tell that to the outside world because it doesn't sound particularly religious. Every department of the Gandabranth Society has the same level of authority, and the church is one of them. Together, we're trying to lead Aldrea to a better future through technological progress. So you said? Church is financed by donations from the believers and the income of the Gandabranth Society. You are all just busy little bees, aren't you? Busy, busy, busy. Huh? Head niche. Pretty. Oh, there's Rob. The church's concept of loving your neighbor as yourself surely only applies to other members of the church, right? Unfortunately, some people have misinterpreted that in both ways, not just not just to other church members. Lord Marcus is often accompanied by a dark sky armor. It must be something like his private guard. What was the pilot's name again? Endhard? I think he must be an heir, just like Lord Marcus.
Truth be told, this feels a bit strangely strange to be here. The church brought about the demise of my village. Luckily, I'm the master of my emotions. I can control myself.
You're awesome, Eagle. Don't ever change. Looks like there might be another area that I can go to, or no, I think that was one that I walked through earlier already. Because Mika was over here. Yep. Oh. Don't think I've gone up here, though. I've heard that Sarajevo was once called the Boar of the Northern Sky. She supposedly is known to fight fiercely in battle. Yeah, I've only ever seen Sir be used for, men? I guess it's more like Sir, like knight. Can't go that way. Hmm? What's Amalia doing there?
All right, Cress. Time to learn how to do this small talk.
Oh, she's gonna try and talk with Bethraz.
Ahem. What are you staring? I mean, how are you doing, Bethraz? We are doing fine. Why do you ask? Your arms and legs. Do they belong to your son? Not exactly. They are my son, or at least parts of what is left of him. Can you communicate with him? No, that's impossible. But I can sense him. I can feel his ether. Well, that's something. You're asking a lot of questions while keeping a lot of secrets to yourself. Secrets? You saw my past as I saw yours. Yet we did not see everything. True. It would most certainly be fair to lift these secrets of mine since I saw yours. I think I know what you would like to ask. What did I pay, correct? What did I offer to receive this curse? The power of healing wasn't cheap. Thought I could offer one of my siblings, but they meant rather little to me, so the masked man did not accept them. Of course he wouldn't. He wanted to be rid of them, so that would have been too convenient. Unfortunately, yes. So instead, I paid with a part of my life. I paid with my future. Your future? All the years that I would have lived in this world, I offered them. Don't tell me. I don't have much longer to live. Perhaps a year, maybe two. That's a high price. At least with the power of healing, I have the chance to help a lot of people before I leave this world. You are strong, Amalia. No, I think I received the curse because I was too weak. I was just another victim of the palace's intrigues. But contrary to my siblings, I received the chance to live a few years longer. I was lucky. I wasn't strong. You were a child. You didn't have to be strong. It is the parents' task to protect their children. Your parents failed, and so did I. Anyway, we wonder if there is a way to lift the curse. If there is, we most likely won't find it within my lifetime. Probably not.
Well, jeez. You guys really want to be talking about this dark stuff right in the open? Just saying.
Think I should return to the hotel. My body hasn't recovered completely yet.
You look a little unbalanced to me. If you want to stay in good health, then a good night's sleep is essential. What's up here? Oh. Oh. What if I don't want to go to any floors? Entry is forbidden. Oh, whoops. But I'm part of the Holy Mother's entourage. I mean, pass, of course, I guess. Although I'd advise against it. Oh, this work's torture, I tell you. But at least we have food and a roof over our heads. It's worse in other parts of the world. This is the Sky Armor Bay. Now hurry up. God will notice your half-hearted behavior. About Gandabranth. I work here because I have no other choice. Somehow I have to make ends meet. Work is demanding and drains you completely, but for God we gladly devote ourselves. If we're hardworking enough, we might move up. I hear the R&D department has great working conditions. Everyone who is dissatisfied should work harder. The diligent will be rewarded. You would think that we would be only eating watery soup down here, but we're actually getting large chunks of meat for every meal. What animal is the meat coming from? Oh boy, you should learn how to ask the right questions if you want to stay happy down here. New supplies have arrived. Look at that leg. That must be a huge cow. Big as a monster, at least. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Pretty sure I know where the meat's coming from. In this place, our proficient tinkerers are working on our machinery. The work may be challenging, but those who are particularly talented may move on to Gandabranth's R&D department. I think I have it hard here. Do you know how hard it is to stand for hours doing nothing? Complaining? At home, I was taught not to associate with such people, but the church and God showed me that even these people are human beings. Even these people. What should I do? Oh, dear God. I have to bring the poor woman in here a horrible message. Her husband died while making repairs at the outer walls of the city. He was so exhausted from all the work, he wasn't concentrating and he missed a step. How can I tell her that? Oof. I do not envy you at all, There are more workers here than beds, but since we work in shifts, it's not a problem. These are awful conditions. Space's content smells like what? I fell ill a week ago. My husband has to do all the work now in order to support us. And she's sick. Oh, dude. She's sick and her husband just died. She is effectively a widow. Which, you're supposed to support widows and children. And this is a mess back here. What'd you guys do? Goodness. Back to the city floor. That wasn't quite finished exploring. Did I make a full round? No, I didn't. My Inquisitors are only allowed to take off their helmets in private in front of the Pope. However, Sarah Wyatt doesn't even do that. Must have taken a vow or something. You wish to buy anything? What do you got? What you buying? What you selling? Some of those. Tomb of Fiends. I'll leave that for another time. Hey, Len, there you are. You're conscious again. What a relief. Though your face is still marked by paleness, you should probably stay in bed. Listen to me, Len. I had another dream. Until now, I couldn't remember my previous life. I still don't remember everything, but now I know who I was. Oh, that's great. I'm happy for you, Glenn. I couldn't explain it until now, but I've always had a familiar feeling being close to you. I realized back that in Tortara, when we were stranded and alone. So we know each other from our previous lives? Do you have that feeling? I'm not sure what you mean. I was a teacher in the Order of Leonar. No, that can't be. Remember how you almost died, and we had to send off your echo? I remember. I followed you shortly after that. It's me. I'm Timothy. You're Timothy? I know it's unbelievable, but I... Len, wait. Let go of me. What's wrong with you? I don't get it.
Drop it and leave her alone.
But
You have no decency at all. From one day to the next, Len is overwhelmed with the memories of a lifetime. Lucky she's still sane. She probably just needs some time to sort through her memories.
time? Yes. That's probably it. Your Highness, a visitor from Marleya is here. Bring him in. Dang it, Killian! What did you say your name was? Killian, Your Highness. Your information about Marleya has served us well. I noticed. It did not escape me on the way here. You were mobilizing your troops. Very keenly observed. That's why I'm afraid I won't be able to let you go. But speak. What brings you to us today?
What this is?
Grand Grimoire. How did you come into its possession? I took it from your sister. Don't worry, I didn't harm her. She doesn't concern me anymore. Why are you bringing it to me? You know what it is that you're holding there in your hand, correct? I do. I brought it because you are the true ruler of Volandis, and this weapon is yours. You are the rightful owner. Is that what you think? Your Highness, I think Killian's deed deserves the greatest reward we can offer. He's brought us the weapon that will forever protect your realm. Indeed. You have the infinite gratitude of Terran. You may have whatever you wish for. Gold, some land, title of nobility, anything you want. All that in a place in the ranks of the generals along with their power.
Are you serious?
What insolence. But after the General Godfrey's departure, we are actually in need of a new replacement. Killian was your name. If you want all that, then I'll make you a deal. Freaking flip. Dang it. Killian!
I'm from Nebelia. Everyone thinks it's always hot there, but they don't know how cold the nights can get. Many of my friends didn't know either and froze to death. I miss them.
Jeez, kid. You know that all of our sky armor technology is based on the 3 legendary Seraph armors? They're called Casper, Malchior, and Balthasar. Due to the war in Nebrilia, all of the orphanages are at overcapacity. That's why we're transporting these Nebrilian orphans to their new homes in Vati. Alright, let's go see what the upper floors look like. This is His Holiness's audience chamber. He's currently not available, which is why the queue is so long. Oh dear. An audience with His Excellency. I'm so nervous. Alright, we have all the information on the Wyothgan sorted. We must convince His Excellency that they are in need of a new church. Told them all that His Excellency is currently not available, but they are still waiting in lines. There are a lot of orphans in Raban since the war. We need more money to help them all. Okay, and I can't go anywhere past that. Back to the city floor. I guess we should make our way back to the hotel? I've explored every inch that I can think of. Maybe. Apparently I've missed a treasure chest somewhere. Then, everyone's here now, Sienna. There's something I have to explain to you. I know you won't be able to believe me, and it will be the biggest surprise of this trip for you, but I have to get it off my chest. I was once part of the church. We know that.
Wasn't it obvious?
That we have not noticed.
Whoa, what? You belong to the church?
You knew? Well, except Eagle, apparently. How? You were well informed about the facilities in Shambhala.
You seem to know the High Inquisitor Raphael.
And likewise this Wyatt. Well then, sorry to have stolen your time. Anyway, to wrap it up, I uncovered those facilities in Shambhala and other crooked business and left the church. I've been traveling the world since. I'm just surprised no one in Marlea recognizes you. As High Inquisitor, I always had to wear a helmet. Ordinary residents and soldiers don't know my face.
You had the rank of High Inquisitor?
That's surprising. I wouldn't have thought you capable of it. Yes, have fun at my expense. I'm being honest for once, and I have earned nothing but mockery.
Thank you, Sienna, for telling us the truth. They may tease you a little, true, but it means a lot to us.
Thanks. Well, that's it. Let's return to our rooms.
all this plot?
Can't you sleep, Rob?
I don't understand you, Sir Eagle. I'm the reason you're racking your brains? You should hate the people of Marlea with all your heart. They've oppressed your village and ultimately brought it to its death. Forgive me.
The church is to blame, that's true. But does that make every single resident guilty?
They belong to the church. Isn't that reason enough?
There can be many reasons why each one of them is a part of the church. However, not every one of them were involved in the fate of my people. Should I condemn them all? It would be the easiest thing to do. Would it be the right thing to do?
You look at it all so logically. Common people who bullied me in the Court of Torment. I hate them with all my heart. Sir Eagle, you are a noble knight. Doesn't your pride hurt when you walk through Marlea?
It's the death of my people that painfully pains me, but mere revenge will not bring them back. Certainly not if I take some random citizens as easy targets to satisfy my need for revenge. If I did that, then I would be ashamed of myself. This would really hurt my pride.
I understand. I wish I could see it the same way as you.
Well, what's keeping you from it?
I wonder. Are you sure you want to do this?
No, of course we're not sure. Our first priority is Len's well-being, after all. If we had only been conscious, we could have stopped her from coming here.
You really plan to kill him, it will throw the entire world into chaos. Are you aware of that?
No, it will actually save the entire world. Take our word for it.
Oh snap, are they going to try and kill Glenn?
You've screwed up! What if Killian returned the stone to King Frederick?
Even if he bought them with the grimoire and gave away our position, they won't be able to immobilize so quickly. Besides, we found Reyna's tomb. There's no longer any reason to stay in Volandes.
Enough! I don't want to hear any more. Away with you. You do not deserve to meet the Holy Mother.
Your Excellency, Princess Celestia Valkyria of Terran is here.
At last, I am honored to be able to greet the Holy Mother. Who would have thought that you would be reborn during my administration of all times?
I am here because you wanted to speak with me. What is it? Your Excellency, leave the talking to me. You may also leave the room.
But... Very well.
Celestia, welcome. My name is Marcus, and I am the leader of the Gandabranth Society, which, as I'm sure you know, also organizes the church. I know of Gandabranth, but originally you're from the Order of Leonar, aren't you? You know. Very good. Oh, snap, what just happened? What are you doing? How unexpected. The vessel is empty. The 3 guardians within you are gone. 3 guardians? Celestia, you are here because I have to explain some things to you. The church is descended from the Order of Leonar, a group searching for a weapon that can defeat the Harbinger. We work together to achieve this goal, but first we have another common enemy. You speak of the Vayne. Indeed. They were supposed to wait from their throne in another dimension for us to find a weapon. But the immortality they gained there went to their heads. They felt like gods who thought they could judge mankind. And that's why they created the Grand Grimoire and destroyed the human world, over and over again. They were afraid that mankind would become too strong. They made sure that the population and progress would be set back for millennia. How is it we don't know about this from history books? History is written by the survivor, and these are named by the Vane. They decide what is written. Even we of the Order do not know how many times this cycle has repeated itself. That is also the reason why you maidens exist. Narratives change, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. Over millennia, one story becomes another. However, you maidens carry the unadulterated knowledge in your memories. No matter how many centuries passed, you all know what really happened. Not because of the stories. Oh, dang it, lady. You are the truth of the Order. You really want me to trust you. Swear to God I'm on your side. But what is your reason for the monsters on Shambhala? We need to use the Grand Grimoire to destroy the Vane. Do you know the true nature of the Grimoire? It must destroy life and absorb the ether to gain power. To kill the Vane, we need to make the Grand Grimoire as strong as possible. This is why we created monsters that we would sacrifice to the Grimoire. After all, we don't sacrifice humans like King Frederick. You sent the monsters to the surface of Eldrea. Sent the leftovers to our safe stations on the surface, because we have developed something much better than those little beasts. We've created lumps of flesh that house as much ether as hundreds of monsters. Is that what this is all about? To protect human life? Still have plenty of time to get to know each other better. Celestia, there are 3 things we need in order to kill the Vane. The Grand Grimoire is a weapon, the key from the Tune of Reyna, and of course, the fitting door behind which the Vane are hiding. Here, you can have the key back. So the key opens the way towards the Vane? But this is nothing more than a flower. And what about the Grand Grimoire? Please hand it over. We fought hard for it. Well, there's a little problem. It was stolen from us. What are you saying? You were going to take care of it. What is happening? Lord Marcus, we're under attack. Terran's troops have ambushed us. Impossible. How can this be? They couldn't have mobilized so quickly and caught up with us. Lord Marcus, our engine has been hit. Terra's generals are casting unimaginable magic. They've destroyed all the protective walls. So this is the rumor power that destroyed Nebrelia. Lord, I've initiated all preparations for counterattack, but for safety reasons I advise you get on a rescue ship with the Holy Mother. Our conversation must continue another time, Celestia. What is going on? Woof! Hey, you there, what's happening? Terran is attacking us! Get to the shelters, quick! King Frederick is attacking the church? Has he gone mad? We need to find Len and get out of here. Agreed. I have a feeling they left us behind on purpose, though. No one's here. Not even a soldier. He must have escaped into a shelter or a rescue ship. Seeing the damage done so far, I would pick the ship. You think they took Len with them? Of course. She's the Holy Mother after all. Come, I will lead you the way to the hangar. Maybe we can catch up. Oh goodness. We need to get past these security doors. Alright, well, that'll have to be for next time because I've definitely gone over. But man, talk about some, like, wow. There's just so much to unpack here. So much to unpack, but it looks like the story's picking up. So I'm thinking we're starting to get into the later stages of the game, possibly, but I don't know for sure. right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun, because I certainly did. Oh, goodness. Pardon me. Oh, goodness gracious. In any case, unless something else happens, I will likely see you guys on Saturday or Sunday, possibly both, for some more Stardew Valley, of course. And then likely we'll see you on Tuesday for more Cassette Beasts as usual, and of course next Thursday for more Chained Echoes. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!